The exposome. The exposome, like most things in science and life, is based on nature, which is rooted in genetics, traits, and alleles, versus nurture, which is rooted in environment, behavior, and personality. However, the concept of nature versus nurture is unfounded, as these both work collectively together and do not oppose each other. This has led to an integration of specific areas of study, such as the various levels of scientific study, such as genomics, epidemiology, immunology, and such, as well as mathematical molecular levels of study, which has given rise to disease etiology and the levels of public health. The overall purpose of the exposome is to integrate all aspects of a person's life, thus allowing to determine which traits, whether genetic or environmental, are the cause of a health disparity in question. Now, traits here is not necessarily specifically referring to nature, as traits can also be referring to what makes up someone's personality, behavior, and traits can also be environmental factors as well. There are various factors that can influence some health. These can be both at the individual and population level. Such things for individuals that influence health include DNA, which cannot be changed, and populations refer to things such as laws and preset standards, which are very difficult to pass, as it is very difficult for societies to come together as a whole at many points in time. However, changes can be made at both of these levels for the individual and population. For instance, an individual can change their diet and exercise habits, and at the population level, people can vote to change laws. Vaccinations can be given out for protective immunity, and there is an overall global responsibility which can be exercised for accountability. There are various levels of health differences, as referenced before, both at the individual and population levels, and within each of these there are various levels. For instance, the individual can be broken up between the genetic and environmental level, with each of those being broken up into various levels, with genetics being broken into DNA and traits. And as mentioned before, both genetics and environment can be broken down and shared into the level of traits. And environmental can also be dictated as showing someone's behavior and personality. Switching to the population or the broader aspect of health differences, this can also show a level of environmental aspect of health, but this would be a broader aspect contributing to a larger scale of chemicals, or the behavior aspect of a broader culture standpoint, and the government of laws and healthcare.